everyone, and welcome to Old Trafford. Manchester United against Senegal.
That's a shade optimistic. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zixi has got himself a free kick, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Ribéry. And here's Camavinga. It's a threatening... And Ribéry! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ahmad. Matheus Cunha. Good take and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Great defending, strong and determined. He's away! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Senegal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, easy pickings there. Mount, nicely spread. Diallo gets into a good position. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Rodri. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! It's in! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Senegal grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Menu, Mbappe is the guilty party there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. And the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution for Manchester United.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field is
Senegal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Senegal disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And the pass is intercepted. Camavinga. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Menu, nicely weighted ball. Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Shot at goal! Ribéry. Zirkzee. And Alexander-Arnold. Bastoni.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Šeško. He's in a great position here. Chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. Camavinga. And it's Ribéry. Here's Rodri. Camavinga.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then
Number
taking this
37,
chance to turn to their
Mayhew.
benches.
Coming on to replace
Camavinga.
him is number 22.
And here's Messi.
Nathan Greenwood.
And it's Ribery.
Substitution.
Frimpong. Mount. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Mount.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Rodri could move up a gear here. Spread it left.
71,550.
Ribery. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get on the end of this? Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Greenwood. And the finish! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he's only too grateful. Senegal have a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, they are now a 9-man team.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Little pass back. Nicely shaped ball. Mbappe. Senegal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He is through here. So much time and space here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Senegal presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot, here we go. What a save from Onana! Now, who's going to be first to this? In by Saka. Saka. And this is Ribery. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Senegal playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Looking to play him in. And this is Ribery. Messi.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Passes short and sharp. And it's Ribery. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Diogo Dalot could try cutting inside here. Oh, important interception. Now it's Greenwood.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, no joy this time. Now it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Ribery is fouled. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And he welcomes it in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And he was quick to react. Diogo Dalot. Now it's Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. Out towards the flank. Now this could be a chance. Chance here to counter. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rodri. Messi. Well, this is surely their last chance. Has a shot! Oh, that's a waste. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And he cuts out the supply. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Mount. Now it's Greenwood. Threads one in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And there goes the final whistle. Senegal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Played into space. Always onto this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Adams calmly anticipates. Rodri. Senegal looking to pass their way through. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Ribéry. Now it's Camavinga. Kane! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Club America have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. There's a sharp little ball here. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass somewhat off target. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Beckham looks to get on the end of this. Oh, that's clever. Well timed, excellent interception. Bastoni. Still goalless. Ribéry. Knocks it into space. Owen. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice physical challenge. Senegal have a free kick. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Alexander-Arnold. Has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ribéry, spread out to the left.
That's positional gold.
Kane! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Azar.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Tries to play it through. Messi, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Kane. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri. Over to the left. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Kane. He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. Quality ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Yeah, that's... Takes a shot! And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Senegal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played back in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Bastoni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Bale. He's through and all alone! Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Camavinga. Saka. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Here's Rodri. Threads one in. Picked up, and a chance! And another try! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Club America are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter...
And Ribéry! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ribéry is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Club America are looking to go forward now. Now it's Guardiola. He is through here. He's being urged to shoot. And he's cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi purring through the gears. Big chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Ribéry. Played back. Ribéry. Hits off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now it's Kane. Opts to play it back. Oh, that is a good... And Ribéry! So their fourth corner of the game. Senegal with another chance from a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Ribéry. He's having a go! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. Here comes the... He rises! He scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Club America blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Aims beyond the defence. Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, good ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Beckham. Ribéry.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Saka. That's a shade optimistic. And smartly reclaimed. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is that. Senegal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. If you're just joining us, we are already... Can he finish? Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Ugarte is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, we're talking about a classic defensive midfielder, Peter. Always in the right place, always with an idea of what's going to happen next. He's very good at seeing that, and he also excels at getting the ball moving forward. And I think everybody associated with this club is expecting big things from him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mbappe. And this is Kane. Camavinga. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Camavinga. Yamal. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Koundé goes on a charge down the left. Rafinha. Now it's Pedri, who played through for the wide man. That is a brilliant interception. Pedri! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Lewandowski. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through. Out to the right. Messi. Gives it back. Ugarte. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodri. Kane. And he was alert to it. Senegal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Balde. That is good alertness. Now it's Kane.
Senegal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Camavinga. And here's Kane. Good ball, good take. And the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Spread out to the left. Messi. Out to the left it goes. Ter Stegen gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Nicely aimed pass. Yamal receives it in a good chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! to the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Camavinga. That's going right the way across. Senegal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Ugarte. Camavinga. And Bastoni. And it's Camavinga. Rodri opts for safety. 5 minutes till the break. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. And he's played it back. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Messi. Played into space out wide. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Rodri. Camavinga. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
That gets things going for the second half.
Senegal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Kane. Kane touches it back. No, he's not getting past him there. Bastoni. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Koundé. Pedri. Balde. And that has been slung wide. Nice bit of trickery. Aims beyond the defence. Koundé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. Mbappe! Oh, that's a fine interception. Now there's a... Can he finish? No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Camavinga. It's a good spell of possession, this. And this is Kane. It's Kane!
Senegal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ugarte. Here's Rodri. Bastoni. Camavinga. Thinks about the shot. Camavinga receives it in a wide position. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Rafinha. Looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Senegal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Kane. That has not gone well. That's really well cleared. Rodri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Kane. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha puts a cross in. Senegal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Knocks it out wide. And it's De Jong. De Jong! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Casillas herring after the ball here.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Rodri. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And that is that. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. And he's forced to go back. Over to the other side. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever they...
Real chance! Goal! Senegal! And Senegal score first. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à prendre connaissance de la note d'information communiquée par la police. Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Merci.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. And the shot! In for the pieces! Batailles! Goal! Senegal!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry and great confidence.
But pour l'équipe du Sénégal.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he
shapes to shoot! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Numéro 18.
Senegal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Kane. Threads one in. Picks out shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is away, the launch of a brand new hero. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Senegal find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Ribéry is onto this, and he plays one through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Senegal look out of sight already. They'll struggle to let it slip from here. Barella goes steaming forward. Now it's Ribéry. Shot could be on. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys. Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, played through for the wide man. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Senegal clearly should have got...
Chance for a shot! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Senegal are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Decent chance! They've scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Alexander-Arnold is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
He's having a go! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what would make...
Could be danger here! Shot at goal! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Après 30 minutes de jeu par
He's got
le numéro
4.
18.
That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Driving forward. Now it's Ribéry. And Ribéry! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter.
but pour
They're
l'équipe du
demoralised.
Sénégal. Après 35 minutes
Well,
de
it's
jeu
been
par
an absolutely fabulous
le
spell
numéro
for them, and they're
5.
starting to look unstoppable.
Ribéry.
There could be more on the way.
Ribéry.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Ribéry.
Now it's Messi. Ribéry. Oh, super ball. Messi! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
But pour l'équipe du
And he's
Sénégal.
done it again. He's
Après
got
39
his
minutes de
second.
jeu par le numéro 4.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He is through here. Ribéry. He's had a shot! And it's in! And that is goal number 20.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
But pour l'équipe du
Another
Sénégal.
one. This must
Après
be
42
his
minutes de
personal
jeu
high.
par le numéro 18.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ribéry. And Ribéry! He's put his foot right through that one.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Moro. Now can he takes a shot? Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
Great chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
Kane! Oh, that is outstanding! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Le numéro 18.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of this.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Senegal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Senegal are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And hostilities have... Shoots! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! About as smooth as it gets. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Ribery. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barella. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Oh, look, Peter, this is...
Barella! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and...
There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do...
Can he finish? It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Le numéro 18.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Big chance, it's Kane! And that's past the post.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that.
There's the header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Freuler. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ribery running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that's well seen too. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. And Bastoni. Van Dijk. And it's Barella. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Mbappe. Here's Rodri. Barella. Now there's a fine ball. Messi, played in. He gets big. It wasn't a great header in the end. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's in on goal. And the finish! And he hits the net. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Now it's Kane. And it's Kane! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! A finish of true class! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And Ribéry! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Après 85 minutes de jeu.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he...
Ribéry!
Ribéry! Changement en cours.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Look at the space here. He's having a shot! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Le numéro 11.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game. It's Kane! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Le numéro 18.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Van Dijk. Senegal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kane walking off with the spoils, richly deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Senegal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Votre attention, s'il vous plaît, chers
And all that
spectateurs.
remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Ball is over the line. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get... And he shoots! Goal! Senegal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Senegal, breakthrough, nice and early. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ribery. Ustigard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. And it's Ribery. Driving forward. Now it's Kane. Takes a shot! It's in! 2-0 and in next to no time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their man...
Ribery! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely...
Oh, shooting chance!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Senegal are rampant. They look uncatchable. And the return pass. Ribéry, nicely spread. He's being urged to shoot. Up he goes! Goal! And he is just ripping it up. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Rodri. Now here's the delivery. Messi driving forwards. Mbappe is onto this. Big header! And he's missed it.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Vitinha. Oh, they could break here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barella. Now Mbappe. And here's Barella. Oh no, this does not look good. Picked out brilliantly. Turns and goes back. Mbappe! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Senegal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Ribéry tries to pass it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Shot, surely! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Barella. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ribéry. Now it's Kane. Great pressure, plenty of it. Oh, good-looking ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, this looks sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Kane. Distributed tidily. Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Ribéry. And he's in on goal. Barella! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Goes looking wide. Camavinga could try cutting inside here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Played out wide. Mbappe. Senegal finding their passes. Lofted in. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Senegal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Senegal utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Messi. Ribéry. Kane. He's tried one! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and
Terrific header! No, got right underneath it. And he was quick to react. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found the way through. And this is chance for a shot! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if three weren't enough. Face to face with the keeper. That is a brilliant interception. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kane. Oh, can he finish? They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ribéry. Now it's Kane. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down.
Real chance! Really well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Magnificent! A finish right from the top drawer. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Taken back almost at once. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Kane. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barella. And it's Rodri. And here's Kane. It's Ribéry. And it's made its way to him. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Shot could be on. And this is Kane. Strokes it back. Great ball, and he's in here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what a ball! Backward it goes. And Ribery! It's a goal! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alexander-Arnold. And this is Ribery. He's in a great position. Big chance! He's scored! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Messi. Alexander... Oh, smashing header! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rodri. And it's Kane. Ribery. This might spell decent chance! He has done it! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries a shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe. Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Barella gets a foot in here. Messi. Now it's Kane. Now it's Barella. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Can he finish? And that may well be that. That is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours...